Hi, and welcome to another LRCC Soundbite. I hope you've been having a good week. Today I'm going to carry on telling some of the stories from Jesus' life, recorded by a man called Luke. It's now available for us to read in the Bible. This week, Jesus is causing controversy again. He's doing things when other people think he shouldn't be doing them. Let me explain by going right back to the beginning. This all starts right back at the very beginning of time, the very start of the Bible. There we find stories about how the universe was created, with the earth in it and plants and animals, humans, all of it. Now it talks about how God created everything in 6 days. And on the seventh day, God rested. I'm not going to talk today about whether they're literal days or not. That's maybe a chat for another time. Or, feel free to get in touch if you want to find out my thoughts on it. But the idea underneath this, as humans, we need time to rest. And that's not a bad thing. More than that, though, when the Israelites were given laws for their nation, one of the laws was that they not only should have a day of rest when you didn't do your normal work, but on that day you spend time to concentrate on God and to worship him. So it makes a certain amount of sense. So as the law developed and was interpreted, there came a long list of things that you should or shouldn't do on this day of rest, the day they call the Sabbath. Now, today's story of Jesus takes place on the Sabbath day, the day of rest. And Jesus is there in the synagogue teaching the people. A woman came in who was very, very sick. Jesus placed his hands on her and told her that, "You're well now." Immediately a miracle happened and she was free of everything she'd suffered from for the last 18 years. Surely that's something people would be thankful for, something people would praise God for. But the man in charge of the synagogue was very unhappy. I think livid might not be too strong a word. He thought that healing somebody was contrary to the law of the Sabbath and should not be done under any circumstances on the Sabbath day. He even suggested out loud that she should have gone away and come back on any one of the other days if she wanted to be healed. Now, this didn't go down well with Jesus. His idea was very different. Why should it matter what day it is if someone is in need? That need is urgent and it should be met as soon as it can be. You don't tell people to go away because they're desperate and come back another day. Jesus explained with a story on a similar occasion that happened shortly afterwards. He said, if your son fell into a well on the Sabbath, would you just leave him there to the next day or would you pull him out? It's obvious, isn't it? There was no response that anybody there could make. They couldn't say anything. So this week, I just want us to encourage us really to look for the needs around us and don't put things off thinking that another day or another time would be more convenient for us. That's not the way that Jesus suggests we should live. Rather, when we see need, we should do what we can to address it right there and then, in the moment. Surely, if we can do that, then won't that make this world a better and brighter place, especially for people who are possibly in really hard and dark places at the time when they need it the most? God bless you. I'll see you next time.